Before the product, meet the problem. This is a pay agreement. Every page of it is legally binding. Keep going. Page 146. A table of minimum hourly rates, 44 rows deep. One of these numbers is about to matter, and no human being was ever going to find it. Two people at Meridian Care are being paid below their legal minimum. $20 and $17.50 against a floor of $21.34. That floor came from page 146. Certain Strata found it, flagged it, and can prove it down to the page. Let's rewind to the morning the agreement arrived and watch how. Rewind to the morning the agreement arrived. We sign in as the compliance lead. It starts with a knowledge base. Drop your documents in, the agreement, the payroll export, and the HR register. Certain reads each one as it arrives and finds the tables inside, including the one on page 146. Files are only one way in. Data can also stream in live or come straight from a database. We'll show that later. From those documents, Strata builds a working model of your business, the things in it, and how they relate. Engineers call this an ontology. What it means in practice is that Strata understands how things refer to each other. A pay rate belongs to a role. A role has a minimum. Employees hold roles. This holds, even when matching takes more than one column. Here, it's role and level. No lookups and no manual joins. And you can add simple rules to keep the data honest. Employee IDs must be unique. Rates must stay sensible. If data ever breaks one of those rules, it shows up as an alert. You'll see one shortly. Now the important part. A watch rule where the limit isn't a number anyone types in. It's read from the agreement itself. Watch, hourly rate, below. The minimum rate from the agreement. No code, no formulas, and no number typed anywhere. The right-hand side is the agreement's own table. And nothing to keep in sync. If page 146 changes, the check changes with it. Let's run it now by hand. Normally it runs on a schedule or as events land. One alert. Two people paid below their legal minimum. And the row itself shows the exact minimum each person was checked against. $20 against $21.34. You're not asked to trust a red flag. The evidence is in the row. And look at the verdicts. Every row gets one of three answers: in breach, fine, or we don't have the data. One employee's role has no minimum on file yet, so Strata says exactly that. Missing information never silently passes. A machine that tells you when it doesn't know is a machine you can trust when it says it does. The operations cockpit collects every open issue across all your knowledge bases in one queue. Overdue reviews, missing data, data quality problems, and our pay floor alert. Select it, and Strata tells you exactly who is affected with real records, counted the way a database counts. 1 role, 2 employees. You can see how it got there, from the pay rates, to the role, to the people in it. And every row says where it came from, the file, down to the page. And page 146 itself? We'll click back to it in a moment. When an alert fires, you resolve it with an action, a flow you design yourself. This one reissues a pay rate. One step matters most, the approval gate. Nothing this action touches can happen until a person signs off. Design it once and every run follows the approved process exactly. Strata automates everything except accountability. Back at the alert, that action is ready to go. Preview shows what would happen without changing anything anywhere. 2 people are affected, so let's look at one of them. This is A Nguyen's pay record, the details, what it links to, its alert history, and where it came from, all in one place. Hover the source, and there's the actual table in the payroll file this number came from. Now don't take the product's word for it. The rate is governed by the DDSO Level 2 minimum, $21.34. And there it is, on page 146 of the agreement itself. A Nguyen is on $20. You've just audited the system in about 15 seconds. The fix is already waiting for sign-off. The watch rule itself requested it. The approver sees exactly what will run, frozen, word for word. Nothing can be swapped in after sign-off. A different person approves, and it runs. Done in seconds. Who asked, who approved, and what happened. All kept on a permanent record. Made a mistake? Actions can be walked back, and when an outcome is genuinely uncertain, the record says so instead of pretending. Documents are just the start. Payroll can stream its weekly export straight in. Each delivery is checked, deduplicated, and kept on file. Here's this week's arriving live. With auto update on, fresh data flows into your model with no clicks at all. But fresh never means reckless. When a feed shows up in a shape Strata hasn't seen before, it waits for a person. You review the new shape and decide. Your model never changes behind your back. And when the source is a database, Certain can follow its changes directly, every insert, update, and delete. Same rules apply. Changes land safely and go through the same review before they touch your model. One more thing, and it may be the biggest. Everything you just watched ran on one machine inside the building. The license itself lives on this machine. There is no cloud account behind this screen. The agreement, the payroll export, your employees' names. None of it ever left. You don't have to trade control for intelligence. You'll still get audited. You'll just already know what they're going to find. Certain Strata. See it, check it, resolve it,